Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'd just like to remind everyone again that YouTube is the only channel that I'm currently using. If you happen to find any of these videos elsewhere on another platform, I ask that you please report them because they are not me, especially if they're asking for donations. I'm not asking for donations at this time. I don't want to see anyone get scammed. All right, that being said, let's get into it. Today's message won't apply for everyone, but if a specific few who receive it will understand what it's about. I don't really understand what it's about, but this message has to get out there. This is from my guides, and basically, it's more of a story, and some of you might relate because of the situation in the story. So I just encourage everyone to listen to it because there might be something in here that you need to hear. Okay? All right, that being said, let's get to it. Today, the message is uh, about those who uh, leave relationships, okay, to get into a third party situation for money. Okay. So basically, somebody out here, okay, whoever I'm speaking to, was, left because of your financial situation, and your partner, your spouse, whoever that might be, went to the third party connection because they thought they were going to receive money. Okay. Now, this message coincides with the full moon that we're currently experiencing. Okay. And what they want you to know is that things are being exposed. The reality of the situation is being exposed. Okay. They want you to release the anger that you feel towards this situation because remember, rejection is protection. Okay. And the person, the individual, your spouse, whoever this might be, who went into this third party connection because of money, because obviously you didn't have enough, okay, or you weren't the right standard of person they were looking for, and the person you were with, unfortunately, was very greedy, narcissistic, uh, borderlining on sociopathic, or a combination of the two, but undiagnosed and has been on the prowl for years, okay, and actually hurting people and harming people. They don't know how to be in a relationship, so consider yourself lucky. Thank the third party who took this problem for you, okay? And the third party, okay, who your past person got involved with, okay, is going to be struggling financially because these people, this person in particular, the third party, is a very low vibrational individual who pretends to be holy and religious, okay, or something of that nature, okay, just pretends to be holier than thou, thinks they're better than everyone else. And again, I personally don't have any issues with religion per se because there are some people who actually follow religion the way it was meant to be. However, we know through commercialization and money, a lot of that has gotten destroyed, okay, even though I'm not religious myself, but I am spiritual and I do respect all religions, and when I speak out against them, it's only to expose the hypocrisy. But I digress. So let's get back to the situation. Okay. This individual, okay, this third party individual who took your spouse, who coerced your spouse into believing that if they left you, your spouse would have an infinite supply of money. Okay. This is not true. And unfortunately, that person, the third party person, whatever money they did have, they're going to lose because this is something they've done time and time again. They've interfered in people's relationships. They're nothing but a home wrecker, and they know that they can't get a person on their own because their soul is so polluted that it makes their external parts just as ugly. Okay? And so they need to purchase or buy individuals for their own needs. Okay, to elevate their own sense of being because they have very low self esteem, they're very low vibrational, and they consider themselves religious or holier than thou. Okay, and getting back to the full moon that's coming out that we're in the process of, things are going to start to be exposed, okay, for both your past individual and this third party. It's going to happen. It's here. It's arriving. They're already experiencing some things, and they think it's nothing but minor situations or mishaps. They're not. This is just the beginning of what's going on. There's going to be exposure of this. Okay, so both your past person and the person they ran to are going to be exposed for who they are. The third party is going to start losing their money because this is something that they did. They've used their money for evil purposes. Okay, this third party person also participated in black magic either by themselves or with a group of individuals. Okay, trying to you know, cast spells upon you. This is why it's so important for you not to react. You have to remain high vibrational so you can bypass these spells, especially during the full moon. They are going to try and attack again. Now, as unbelievable as this might sound, okay, those of you who understand the situation will get this message, okay? So it's very important right now for you to protect yourself. Don't participate in any black magic or return to senders because that's going to just lower your vibration. Just ask for assistance from the divine realms and protection and surround yourself in a protective white golden light, okay? And just ask the divine realms to protect you from anyone that's trying to harm you. Keep your elevation, your vibration high. Keep it elevated, okay? Don't reduce yourself to the lower energies because that's when you allow cracks, okay, in your own soul to be infiltrated, and you don't want that. Okay, so remember, even though it's difficult not to be angry towards these people who do these things, okay, it's better off to let it go, give it to the higher realms, and just release it. Okay, I personally been through a similar experience, and those individuals are experiencing exactly what I just shared with you. Okay, but I am not the only individual who's gone through this. Okay, so the message is for those who have gone through a similar situation to let you know things are coming to light. They're happening. They're coming to light. And everybody's finding out, when you F around, you find out. And that's what these people are finding out. Okay. Homeworkers don't, you know, get a free pass. Okay. Especially when they intentionally infiltrated relationships, which is something in your situation and in mine as well, where this person was intentionally infiltrating the relationship, thinking they were being slick, that no one saw them, forgetting that everything that's done is seen. Okay, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. I mentioned her, often. She's the greatest stenographer, and she has assistants that watch and record everything we do, good, bad, or indifferent. So these individuals now, especially during this full moon that's coming out, are going to start receive what they put out there. The energy is going to return, including all the black magic they put out there. Okay, believe me, I've had much black magic thrown upon me by my ex and his current spouse for years. This is going on for like over 6 years between the both of them. But as you can see, I'm still here because I won't allow them to affect me. I'm highly protected and I won't be affected by the black magic. I won't. They're not going to get their way. And so what I want to do is encourage someone else out there who's going through the same thing, okay, to protect yourself. Don't lower your vibration, allowing the cracks to be open to let these people in, to let their black magic in. You're stronger than that. You're better than that. So anything that's trying to aggravate you at this time, I suggest that you just remove yourself from it and keep your peace. Okay, this is what my guides are suggesting that you do. Keep your peace, stay calm, protect yourself, raise your vibration, meditate, pray, whatever it is that you resonate with in the spiritual realm, contact them. Okay, call upon your ancestors if you have to for protection. But all you have to do is ask because, according to spiritual law, they can't intervene unless we ask. This is not something you want to pursue on your own. You don't want to retaliate with any kind of black magic or return to senders, like I said earlier, because that is going to lower your vibration. So just hang tough. You could do this. You got this. And don't worry about it. Just keep moving forward. Okay. Especially now that we're getting into the Easter season. Okay. Well, Easter is on the way. I believe this Sunday is Easter Sunday. The resurrection. Newness is coming up. There's death of the old and resurrection of the new. Okay. So look at it from the symbolic aspect. You don't have to, believe in the Christian faith in order to understand that the symbolism behind it. Okay. Things are going to resurface. The light is going to rise. Okay. And when I say light, I mean the positive vibrations. Okay. We're going to elevate our vibration and the vibration of the entire planet and the universe when we promote goodness, when we promote forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is not for those who harm us, forgiveness is for ourselves to keep our vibration high and bright. If you continue to do that, nothing can harm you. And for those who have been through this process of being hurt and harmed by somebody in a relationship, okay, due to the aforementioned issue, you're going to be receiving new love once you're able to let this go. The new love wants to come in, but you got to let this go because something much better is coming in its place. And trust me when I say that. And when it does, I'd like some of you to let me know when that happens. Feel free to please leave me a comment so I know exactly what's going on. I like to hear if any of these things are resonating with somebody, or if anything, that my guides are predicting has come to pass. I'd appreciate that. It helps me to gauge, and figure out, what's going on out there with this group, as small as it might be. I know that many individuals out here who watch me, not many, I should say, but there is a group of individuals that are connected, unfortunately, with past people in my life who have been watching my videos, thinking that they're observing me, watching me, whatever it is they think they're doing. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. But this is the same group that has participated with, with the past individual in my life that I mentioned earlier, and the spouse, who have been working together, who pretend that they're some type of religious group or whatever it is they do, or they pretend to be Christian when they're anything but, because their behaviors are not Christian. They're not Christian at all. And this is where my problem with religion comes into play, because there's too many people out there that call themselves Christian and don't behave in a Christian manner. Personally, I was born and raised in the Catholic Church, 13 years of Catholic school, and I realized the hypocrisy in it, and that's what prompted me to leave, because I realized it had nothing to do with with God, who is all encompassing, with all the other deities out there of other people's, throughout the world. They all have a part to play, and you've heard me mention, plenty of times before. Even the devil has a purpose. Okay, I respect all deities, regardless, but it's not about religion for me. It's about spirituality. Okay, so that being said, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I hope this message helps someone, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.